Twitch chat War Dog message over. Welcome back, guys, to day number 20 of our Zhongjiang roleplay campaign. She's still alive. We're still waiting on her to die. And, you know, I'm going to stop saying that we're going to end the campaign when she dies, because that's not really what's happening. What's going to happen is when she dies, this campaign is going to move to a Friday afternoon slot. That I'm holding open for it, and we'll continue it as the Song Jian campaign, who is her husband and heir. But we have kind of been waiting for her to die. Let me get you guys a live scene, and we'll see what she's doing. Day number. It's day number 20, Wonk. That's the one with the 2 and the one with the 0. See if we can get. So here is our bandit queen. Her army in Chun is pretty battered and includes husband and heir Song Jian and Guangchu Dian. They are all level 10 units, and of course, if we switch to ownership, we do own a large portion of China. And we have made peace with the Duchy of Zhejiang, that's new, with Jiaji and with the Yellow Turban Rebellion. So we're only now at war with the Duchy of Shuhan and the Kingdom of Wu. So our front line, once we take sort of these two territories, is going to narrow to just this bit of China for, well, more or less the rest of the war. Because we'll move it around slowly, and it's got to go down to about there. So we do own a large portion of China, and we are starting to gain ground against Wu and Shuhan. But currently Zhongjiang is still alive, which means she's still in her Thursday night slot. We've got a reform to pick to kick things off. It's still rough, Justin, but thank you for asking. It's getting better, but I'm hoping it'll be a lot better soon. Unfortunately, I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning with heartburn after going to sleep about 5, so I only got about 3 hours sleep. I just decided to crack on with the day, and then about 2 o'clock this afternoon I basically just passed out, and only just woke up about 10 minutes ago, so that might be why I sound a little bit croaky as well. But yeah, I'm hoping it's going to get better. But let's crack on. At this point, I don't feel like we particularly need anything off of the tree, so I'm just going to start going from the left to the right, picking up whatever we need to pick up. So we're going to start with Wei Qi. Excuse me. Which is satisfaction for strategists, trade influence, unlocks a couple buildings, heavy repeating crossbowmen. Imagine the pieces like soldiers. Imagine the board like China. Now, think of the possibilities. I'm gonna grab that. Is my volume lower? It is. We shouldn't need to look at this stuff. Apparently we had 2 of our guys killed in a battle. I'm not 100% sure where that battle actually was, because it was 2 weeks ago. But I'm imagining... Oh, yes, no, I am. They, yeah, Zhongjiang was under siege, and one of the armies came and fought the enemy. They lost 2 officers, and then the enemy attacked Chun. Jiang Wan has since arrived to try and help the Bandit Queen. That's what's going on. We just had that massive Chun slaughterbath Imhotep, yes. So we shall... What's the purple thing about? Zongji has a level up, but I think Zongji is sponsored by Cal, so we're going to hold that until Cal arrives. We'll have a quick look at the building situation. See if there's anything we need to upgrade. Your money comes from industry. Yours comes from industry. Yours comes from peasantry, so we probably will want to upgrade you because it does increase the peasantry income. And you are at max size, so we're going to go ahead. It's an extra 10 food, but we've got that, so we'll upgrade her knee. Luo Yang has a whole bunch of buildings that we can't build, I think because the Yellow Turbans had it before. We might need to start converting this stuff. And that actually converts to a building that's better, so we're going to convert that one. Chang'an has a lot of income from commerce and is not very large. So that upgrade is for an extra 4 food and it does unlock another building slot. I think we're going to do that. Bashi is a little close to the front, I guess, but that's fine. There's money coming in from industry and peasantry, which makes sense based on the 2 building chains, the sub-settlements. So we are going to want to we might want to flip it over to lower corruption, but I don't think that we do, to be honest. We're going to improve that building for a bit more industry. Shuofang. Where's Shuofang salt mine? Oh, of course, it's way up here. Well, that's safe, so we're definitely going to upgrade that. And we have 1 million copper, as you can see in the top left, so upgrading this stuff is not a problem. Chengdu's salt mine is... I think we must have just unlocked the reform that unlocks the next level of salt mines. Jincheng. They are having some public order problems, which mostly comes down to the population. Her dong over here is looking a bit odd. Where's the artisan workshop in Bashi? There isn't one. We might need to look into that, Imotech, if that's what you think should be going on in there. I don't think we actually need temporary labour housing, unless we're trying to get the income boost to industry. Let's grab that. Dong will just upgrade the iron mine. It's been a while since we went through the buildings on the Zhongjiang campaign, I think. Anding. You know what, let's upgrade that to a city. Yanmen's lumberyard can get upgraded. Yeah, we have got a lot of stuff. Food trader in Langye makes all of its money from peasantry with a massive percentage increase, so let's sell 6 extra food. Dye is fine for the time being. You know what, we've been through enough of them, we don't want to go through every commandery, so that'll do. Let's crack on to the summer of 246 AD. Mike's in the chat. Welcome to the stream, mate. How is everybody's Thursday going, by the way, guys? Alright, what have we got? Got a relationship lost. Zongji, which is Cal's sponsored officer, making friends with Chow Zhou. Gained a stone statue of Confucius. Yong Kai looks like he's got some interesting armor on the go there. Tempered iron skin. It's not fought for anybody since 239, so he can't be a spy. He is 54 though. You a little under the weather, Mike? Yeah, I'm not in the best place ever either, to be honest. I'm very tired, for different reasons, and just there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on this week. So, yeah, I'm not doing ideally either. But, you know, we work through it. Herne has built it's upgraded to a large regional city. We'll leave it at that for the time being. And Luoyang has built a merchant registry office. Which we will upgrade to merchant warehouses. Right, let's start tracking down our armies. We've got Ji-Bun over here that I believe is Mike's sponsored officer. It's been a while since we did the Zhongjiang campaign, so I'm going to be a little bit sketchy on who's sponsoring who, but I'm pretty sure that that's Mike. It is. Mike, where would you like to take Ji-Bun? If you're around, I don't know if you're at work and maybe not able to fully be here. I'll move on to Not Yuan Shu while we figure out whether Mike's here or not. Not Yuan Shu is just going to march east because he's going to want to get back over to the front line here. Ji-Bun can actually retire if you have room. Well, he is 61, so that would be about the right age to do it. If he did retire, I'd probably want to make him an administrator. Why does... oh, I don't know if I like this. This must be with the new update. It no longer puts your generals or your non-court officers along the bottom. It now puts them down the side here. Which I don't know if I like. Don't be sorry, mate. That's fine. I appreciate you tuning in even from work. Ji-Bun can retire whenever he wants. He's 61, so he's past the age that I would normally have NPCs retire as generals. But I'm going to want to make him an administrator, or the Bandit Queen is going to want to make him an administrator when he retires. So, the famous Ji-Bun bug. Svenrik, welcome to the stream. Is there a particular commandery that you would like to be in charge of, Mike, when you retire? Has Ji-Bun, like, I don't know, conquered somewhere where he thinks this would be a lovely retirement home? Because now would be the time to say. Or do you want to be, like, back up in the north, where all of the commanderies we've held the longest are and shit. The Chengdu Imperial City. Yep, Chengdu does not have an administrator yet, so we can make Ji Bun the administrator of Chengdu. That's nice and easy. That is done, Mike. As much as I don't think there's much building to do in Chengdu, to do in Chengdu, because it's built most of its buildings. If there are ever any decisions to make about construction and stuff, it's up to you. It's your settlement. So in that case, we shall retire Ji Bun. That's going to move Wang Jian up into the general spot. Wang Jian is 54, so he's got about 6 years left before he's due to retire. And then we need to see who can be their lieutenant. How old was his lieutenant? I just missed, or his new captain rather. It's 39, Chunje. So she's 46. She's 51. I do like that you can see the who's a general more clearly though. Zhu Pu is 59 and Chu Yue is 24. It's probably going to be Chu Yue then. So we shall recruit and go down here and say, Chu Yue, you are now a lieutenant in the army. What I needed to do is update Ji Bun. Just going to update the spreadsheet with Ji Bun's new position. And he is going to be the administrator of Chengdu, because it's going to carry over into the Songjian campaign. So he was appointed summer 246. We'll do it the other way around. Alright, excellent, that's that in. And then we're going to need to recruit some troops for Chu Yue. They've mostly got their archer contingent together, although Wang Jian is missing one. So we'll give him 1 unit of archer militia. Oh, actually, the retrained units are going to come out higher than his axe band, so we'll give him a unit of archer militia there. And excuse me, we'll give him saber infantry. And potentially retrain some of Chunje's saber militia here. It's got Raider Cav already, which is fine. So we will move him over to... You know what? I'm going to swap this bottom one over to a Fists of the Bandit Queen. So that's them, they're going to be recruiting. You have a fancy husband for Zhongjiang. I don't know if that's a question or if it's a statement. We do have a fancy husband for Zhongjiang. It is Song Jian, who is sponsored at the moment by my girlfriend. This is actually your last day with the job, Mike? What's going on after today? What general is this, Imatek? Wang Jian. I don't believe is sponsored by anyone unless I've made a mistake. No, I don't think he is. So that's that. That's those guys done. We have got Cao Jie over here, who's coming south with an army as well. In fact, he's fully replenished, so we can probably put him in march. Apologies, my voice appears to be getting a little bit croaky, guys. It's that kind of just woke up again thing. These guys are still mustering. The Bandit Queen definitely needs some time to sort herself out. Don't think... Well, Ryan won't be here because it's Thursday, so he's going to be at work. So we'll definitely be putting Zhang-Wan on autopilot. He's going to try and get Pan Zhong here. And he's succeeded. Excellent. Starting a new job, it's closer to home. Going from about an hour drive one way to about 10 minutes. Excellent! Congratulations, mate. Take some replenishment there. Chun Jun has leveled up. Chun Jun is a 47-year-old level 5 legendary strategist who is a rogue background. He's creative, kind-hearted, understanding, relentless, feared, bright and scarred. Wow, he's a pretty... Bright is basically resourceful, so we're going to give him resourcefulness. And then also, Lu Ju has leveled up. He's 31. He's a level 4 vanguard with an inspector background who is patient, tough and solitary. Patient, tough and solitary. I'm gonna give him Guile, I think, because it's related more to towards Inspector background, and the options are that, flexibility or fury, and he doesn't seem like a fury person to me. So is it within the same company, Mike, or is it a promotion? Like, so is it a promotion or is it a totally different company? Is what I was trying to say. Right, Tao Jinjin is still doing some replenishment. Huang Chuan is also still doing some replenishment. Wang Yi over here, I think, is sponsored by Doomsday, but he's not here right now. We've got Shi Pei Shu coming around that way, so he's gonna move towards Donghai to cut her off. And that, I think, is going to be it for the summer, guys. So let's move into the autumn. Oops, probably a little bit higher than I wanted to be. It's a different company. Slightly less pay because of the closer drive, but it's worth it. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes commuting an hour is far worse, because I mean, if you're working 8-hour days and your commute's an hour both ways, then you're working a 10-hour day. Like, I don't know what your shifts were, but it adds 2 hours to your day. A 10-minute commute doesn't even add half an hour to your day. It's very different. You get a lot more time back, essentially. You are brought an item wrapped in cloth, a gift from one of the masters of your arsenal. Pulling away its drapery, you find yourself gazing upon a weapon of exquisite craftsmanship. Such an armament, clearly made by one of considerable skill, is an offering you would be foolish not to accept. It's an heirloom spear. You know what? Heirloom spear. Oh, Jiben's already got an heirloom spear, unfortunately. Jiben, it's not really, you don't have to make a decision because you already have the same item, but the Bandit Queen is going to send you the heirloom spear that was brought to her as a retirement gift. So it's not actually going to change anything, you don't need to make a decision. I suppose if you want, you can tell me that you're going to refuse it, but you're still going to have an heirloom spear at the end of the day anyway. Her has been promoted in the Kingdom of Wu because we sent him out as a spy. And we are losing both of our spies. Which is frustrating. Seen that. Alright. Wang Jian is still mustering his new lieutenant's retinue. So not Yuan Shu, gonna move up that way. Cao Zhe is gonna head down towards the river road. Looks like Zhang Shuangjuan and Juju have mustered their armies. So they're both gonna start moving out. Bandit Queen still needs some time. Okay, Jiang Wan. I know Ryan likes his ambush stance, so we'll make use of it. Tao Jinjin, obviously Jiang Wan's wife, is going to move down to there and also drop into ambush to cover that other crossing. And Huang Chuan is facing an army at Yangzhou, so he's probably going to stay put. Wang Yi, I don't know where the army went over this side, unfortunately. They could have crossed over and dropped into an ambush. So we'll drop into an ambush on the road and see if we can catch them. And that is going to do it for the harvest. We don't actually have very many people who are not in the army, to be honest. When did we get Yuan Shang? He's 69 years old. We'll proceed forward. Exactly, it's 10-hour days and sometimes it's a 2.5 drive one way. Yeah, exactly. 2.5 one way. Jesus Christ, are you commuting round one of the big cities or something? Hello. Excuse me if you somehow heard my stomach there. Huang Tra- oh, she came out. Well, it's a close victory, fortunately. So we can... Shunde looks pretty badass. We can pop a delegate and she's gonna lose. Zongji lost a duel to Cao Yan. However, they did gain some loot there. We'll take the replenishment, we don't really need the money. Okay, it's not looking great for Huang Chuan's forces down there. They might have to back off. Anding has become a small city, which is excellent. We can get it some state workshops going on to improve its industry income. And Luoyang has built merchant warehouses, which we can upgrade to silk expedition trading posts. Why not? Ooh, I didn't actually see which one of these it was that they gained. Was it a Marshal G or a G of the Imperial Guard? I don't know. But they definitely gained one of those and the book. Huang Chuan already uses a G of the Imperial Guard. He's friendly, philanthropic, so I think he'll definitely give some stuff over. I don't believe they gained all of them, you think, Imatech? Yeah, maybe. Work in the oil fields, have to drive out into remote locations. And we'll be lurking. No worries, Imatech. Imatech. Mike, thank you very much for letting me know, bud. So reading Imatech's name after you there. Yeah, they might have gained all of them, Imatech. Well, the strategist can't have either of the weapons. The Book of Songs. You know what? I think Huang Chuan. But he's ascetic. He doesn't particularly like excess. So I don't think he's going to take that for himself. He is going to offer it to Chao Zhou, I think. And then Chao Zhou. Unfortunately, Cal's not around. I don't like to make decisions for players in terms of what loot they get. So he's not going to be getting anything. Let's jump back on over to this side. Wang Jian's army is good to go. So they're going to start heading up the river towards Bardong Iron Mine. Not Yan Shu is going to be coming along that forest road. Cao Zhe. There's a crossing here, isn't there? Yes. He's going to move to the crossing. It's autumn, so there's not much point crossing into enemy territory right now. So these guys are just going to move to the border and encamp. Well, he's not going to encamp, he's going to drop into ambush, I guess. Xiang Wan going to head towards Chun farmland. And the Bandit Queen is going to head towards Yangzhou. We're going to have Huang Chuan move out and drop into ambush behind her, so the enemy thinks there's just one force. Tao Jinjin going to push forward as well and reset her ambush. Hua Biao. How far can he get? He can get to Donghai. Wang Yi will move over there and drop into ambush. And that will take us nicely into the winter, where we will find out which of our old people are going to die. Because I am now convinced that the game kills old characters in winter and has new characters born in spring. I think most people knew that was how it worked anyway, but I'm definitely now, like, convinced. Every birth I see is in spring, every death I see of old age is in winter. And it makes a lot of sense that the game clears out old characters and then brings in new characters, so that it's probably working to a character limit overall. I'm sure that's probably the way it's done. I don't know. But that feels intelligent. A steed to rival the ages. The master animal trainer from one of your commanderies gifts you a most beautiful horse. This is a rare specimen that wasn't easy to break in, he claims, but such is the way with the greatest steeds. This magnificent beast is clearly fit for one only for one of high station with the utmost courage. So we gained a red stallion. Anding built its state workshops, so we're just going to upgrade them up to communal workshops. Chang'an became a city. I don't particularly want to encourage population growth in Chang'an. However, improving both industry and commerce here might not be a terrible idea, so we're going to get it some private workshops as well. And Longye has built a food market. It still has a tax collector office of Han Empire. Which is better than upgrading to a rural tax collector, to be honest. And it's what's keeping it just in positive public order, so I'm not going to change that building just now. Death by old age increases by a set percentage every year they age. Yes, I know it does. But what I'm saying is I think it only runs the percentage chance in the winter. And then newborn percentage chances are run in the spring. Don't know if there's anybody in Badong. There isn't. So Wang Jian is going to land. Oh, hello. Not Yen Shu is going to loop back around to try and get back into the Shangyong Valley. Excuse me guys, my voice is crazy right now. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. And spring, even if it's not for any other reason than it's like symbolic that babies are born in spring, I kind of like. I don't have a problem with the system, I just think that's the way the system works. Right, Jiangwan is going to take Chen farmland. We will be occupying that. And Tao Jinjin, how far can he get down there? Can actually get to Yangzhou farmland. Tao Jinjin is going to take Yangzhou farmland. We've captured Shunde, who is 57, energetic, pacifist and vain. I think he's getting cut loose. And Gai Rui Shan, who is the administrator of Jianye. She's 57, humble, fraternal and friendly. I think she's getting cut loose as well. And Cao Yan was killed in battle. Now, they have brought an army out under Shuntu Lei Gong. But Shuntu Leigong is going to encounter Huang Chuan and Zheng Zhang. The Bandit Queen, he's going to run away. Unfortunately for him, he hasn't run far enough. And he's not going to get reinforcements, so we're going to get rid of him. Because there's a lot of enemy armies down here. She's like 70 odd and she's still running around killing people. Okay, she's gained some kind of stone statue. Shuntu Leigong was captured. He is rivals with Song Jian, Zhongji and Zheng Zhang, but I think he's just become rivals with all three of them, so we're going to release him this time. If he gets captured by them again, they'll probably decide to kill him. And Wang Fu, who is 71, but would actually join us. He's impeccable, lumbering, solitary, honest, understanding, bright, tranquil and scarred. I mean, it denies the enemy an officer, but at 71, are we really super bothered? Like, Winter's going to deny them that officer soon enough. Although, to be fair, we've got the money, so why not? We'll just take him off their hands. Ba Wan Jun was killed against us. Move up there. Hua Biao is actually going the other way, so Wang Yi is gonna pursue him. We might be able to trap him. We've got a second level up, other than Zhongji. We do, Zhou He, who is the lieutenant under Tao Jinjin. He is a 38-year-old level 4 vanguard with a guerrilla background who is lumbering, wise and stubborn. Vengeance, mobility, guile, flexibility or clarity. Well, he's lumbering, so I wouldn't exactly call him flexible or mobile. He's doesn't seem like a vengeance person. Guile or clarity because of wise. That enables guerrilla deployment, so for his retinue. And since he's got that background, it makes a lot of sense that he would have that, so we'll get that one. Mike's back! Welcome back, Mike! You just missed the winter of 246. We are now proceeding into spring of 247. There is, hello, what are you doing? Wonderful. There's quite a lot of people that seem to be lurking right now. Thank you guys so much for the lurks. I do appreciate those. If you are lurking and you're wondering if you can get involved, exclamation mark join me 3K with the number 3 as it says in the title. We'll tell you how you can do that. Followers can name a regiment, and subscribers, Wolfpack members, can sponsor an officer. Wu is offering peace. I think it's a no. Justin is lurking. Hi Justin, thank you very much. And Colt 420 AK, welcome to the stream, buddy. I said no to this, didn't I? Are we moving on? Colt 420 AK, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse, buddy. Exclamation mark Discord if you want an invite to my Discord. Don't feel obligated. But if you do, that's how you do it. And Imatech, pop in the join me 3K there. Thank you very much, Imatech. Zhang Wan here. Oh no, Wang Yi being attacked. Is this Hua Biao? Yes, it is. I'm going to delegate it. There's no other enemy armies around, so we'll just get rid of him. killed his captain and lieutenant, and captured Hua Biao. Doesn't want to join us, and we've got no real roleplay reason to kill him, so we'll just release him, recruit his troops. Oh dear. Oh dear. I love that Zhengzhang and Huangchuan look like they're back to back here with all of these armies that have turned up. Like, even these two commanders that look like they're too far away, I think are involved. And honestly, we're so close to the border. Well, she's in forced march actually. He's not, but there's a river between him. Which means as long as he can't get close enough, he shouldn't be able to attack us. But we don't know that that's the ones we're looking at. If I'd retreated, this dude's still going to fight us for sure. Like, he's got to have the movement to get us if we retreat. But it's possible that these two commanders that are also involved are these two. She's in forced march already, so she's not going to have the movement to cross that stream. You can tell because of the swirly bit. He or she is not in forced march, but still has the river between them. And you definitely cannot cross that river at a non-crossing without being in forced march. These two guys, I think, would definitely be able to follow us and reach us. And there's a possibility that Huangchuan and Zhengzhang would end up separated. Yeah, exactly, Imatek. He won't be able to attack both armies, but like they're stronger together. I'm trying to work out, because we have 10,500 men. They have 12, 13,000 men. I think the best bet is to retreat, so we eliminate those two other armies from it. They will attack again. Yeah, and then Huangchuan's going to need to retreat. And now he comes up and attacks her, but now it's only those two. And now we have a close victory. So he gets wrecked. Loving life, Colt 420. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. They had 12.7k. Thank you for doing the maths there, Imasek. We gained, that looked like a G of the Imperial Guard. Wang Jun was captured, won't join us. Bu Tingjing won't join us. He Qi and Liu Zan, all of whom are getting released. We will take the recruits. They've got a lot of armies around Ling Ling. Thank you very much, Colt. Yeah, we did lose that one. Fate of the Emperor. The Han Emperor has been within your court for a year now. Has he? I feel like it's been longer than that. The people expect you to go through the ceremonies to legitimize your place as his regent, though some of your advisors suggest more drastic actions. Interesting. I do not think I've seen this before. Or maybe we did get an option for this. What do we want to do here, guys? We're Zhengzhang, so I feel like continuing as the Prime Minister is probably out of the question. But I mean, she is also really old, so I feel like she's probably tempered slightly. She probably wouldn't want to kill him, but banishing him might be an option. I don't know if she would kill him for roleplay, Mike. If she'd have captured him earlier in her youth, absolutely. But don't forget, she's a 70-year-old lady now, and I feel like, you know, she's been forced to kind of govern the Thai Dominion for so long, and she's so old that even though she is still running around and she's still a crazy bitch, and she's still killing people on the battlefield, I have to think that she's not quite got that zeal and fervour that she had when she was young. Like, maybe now she appreciates life a little bit more because she knows she's not got long left. So that's why I think banishing him. Because I agree that it doesn't make sense for Zhongzhang to choose to be the Prime Minister. Have you played the new stuff yet? It is so good. The Yellow Turbans are really, really overpowered when you play them correctly. I have played the new stuff, Cole. Yes. We did 2 days as Zhongjue before Mandate released as a pre-release. The VODs are on the channel. And we have a Cao Cao Mandate of Heaven Let's Play that we play on Mondays at the same time. So we started that last week before, I think. Alright, Imatek saying take PM, but I don't think from a roleplay standpoint we can justify her taking PM. That doesn't make sense. I think Mike's got a point in killing him, rather. But I think banishing him seems like something that an old Bandit Queen would do over killing him, so I'm going to go with banish. The Emperor is forced to abdicate, and the Han Dynasty will end forever. This will prove your strength to the many, but such actions have consequences. Times are changing for all. The Emperor, long a puppet of other warlords, has abdicated, and with him the Han Dynasty has ended. Who will bring peace to our turbulent lands? Zhang Wan and Chao Zhou have become friends. We've got a bunch of buildings that have been built. Chang'an, we're going to upgrade its private workshops to craftsman shacks. Yanmen's lumberyard is maxed out. Luoyang's got its silk trading expedition post. So now we need to look at changing something else over. The Hall of Sculpting, or Sculpturing, is 160 income for commerce and 250 for industry. Those provide percentage boosts, which is interesting. So it provides flat income instead of percentage boosts. And actually, it's the only 250 income from industry that we're getting. Commerce would drop from 455 to 305, but then the percentage boost would go up by 125%. This would arguably, changing this over, this would definitely eliminate any industry income in Luoyang, but it would possibly make the commerce income higher overall. I'm going to wait on that one because it's less clear than I would like. Let's take a look at the leader's house, which just gains public order and lowers recruitment cost. I think we're going to keep that. It doesn't have anything to be converted to. The communal tavern, 4 satisfaction, 8 public order, 125 income. How much public order is it doing? 8. It's got a lot more than that. Yeah, I think we'll swap that over to a guest house. The Grand Guest House in Jincheng. There's nothing else for Jincheng to build. And Pengzheng has finished its as well, so we'll upgrade its Merchant Registry Office to Merchant Warehouses. That's going to get rid of them. We did gain that G of the Imperial Guard. Was that Huang Chuan, or was that Wang Yi? I think that was... I can't remember which one it was, god damn. Tao Baojing was killed, Zhuge Qiao was killed, and Nai Fan Ping was killed. Bao Huishan has leveled up, as has Song Jian. We'll hold that one. We're holding Zongji. We're holding Bao Huishan as well, because that's David's sponsored officer. So we're going to be holding all 3 of those level ups, because they are all characters who are sponsored right now. Wang Jian is going to attack Badong Iron Mine. Let's just take the delegate and get it conquered. Excellent. And then not Yuan Shu. What does the Toolmaker's garrison look like? 2 retinues, that's pretty good. So what we want to do is move into a position near the Toolmaker and drop into ambush, see if we can lure her down there and get 5 retinues against 3. Sao Jie, I think we will move over this way. So we'll move him down to Nanyang. These 2 guys up here definitely able to push forward now. So they're going to link up with Zhang Wan. And Zhang Wan's actually going to drop out of the settlement so he can't get trapped and go into ambush. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse. You have erred. What is your favourite fashion so far in 3 Kingdoms? Favourite faction. It's really difficult, to be honest. There's a lot of factions that are very, very different from each other. My favourite personality from the 3 Kingdoms, even before I played the Total War game, was Cao Cao. I love Cao Cao. I think he was an individual of incredible talent. Right, Su Pei Shu down here, we're going to try and get rid of. We're going to move Zhongzhang to there, and we're going to have Huang Chuan. You know what? We're going to move Huang Chuan to there, and have Zhongzhang attack her. Okay, she's done. Any yellow turban faction, says Imhotep. The yellow turbans are pretty damn cool, to be honest. Gained some infamy. Gained an axe. Liu Jinting, she's going to get released. Su Pei Shu is 69. She's rivals with Zhuge Liang. And again, we've got loads of money, so we're going to take her just to deny the enemy. Zheng Yi, unfortunately, doesn't want to join us. He's rivals with Wang Yi and Cai Yingmeng, but they're not here. Oh god. Lots of relationship changes. Zhongzhang and Wang Shu are now friends. Guangqiu Dian and Chao Jiu are friends. Huang Chuan and Zongji are oathsworn. Song Jian and Zongji are friends. Chao Jiu and Zongji are oathsworn. Guangqiu Dian Imhotep is friends with Zongji. And so is Zhongzhang. And we gained a battle axe in that battle. I don't know if there's anybody she would actually give that to. Don't think Huang Chuan particularly needs it. Gonna force march her so we can get back across the little stream there, the little river. And we're gonna drop Huang Chuan into ambush just in case anybody thinks that she's a good target. It is spring, so it's time for a reform again. Nice, nice. My favourite character that you can get in here, his name is called He Man. Ah, yes. The brother of He. Like I said, we're at the point with the reform tree where it doesn't really matter what we get, so we're just moving left to right. So the next one is economic stimulation. Is there a balance to be struck between oppressive control and unchecked greed? And it is spring, so we will do a save. Excellent. And we'll move on to the summer. So we are grinding down Wu and Shu Han. Yeah, Herman is a bit of a meme character, isn't he? With a name like that. We've got a spy in this cult who's called Her, so it sounds like he's laughing, which is amazing. Hey, I don't know if I said welcome to the doghouse when you followed, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse. If you are still lurking, thank you for the lurk. And if you would like an invite to my Discord, !Discord will get you one, where you'll be able to keep up on, you know, news about the streams if there's any that are going to be cancelled or anything like that. I don't like that happening, but it has happened a couple times recently. Song Jian and Chao Zhou have become friends. Which means, unfortunately, Imatech, Guangchu Dian and Chao Zhou are no longer friends. Chang'an has built its craftsman shacks, so we shall upgrade it to craftsman workshops. Chengdu has built a salt shaft mine, so we can upgrade that to a salt mining town. Luoyang has built or converted to a guest house, so we can upgrade that to a grand guest house. Shuofang has built a salt shaft mine, so it can upgrade to a salt mining town as well. And Dong has built an iron craftwork town, so that's now maxed out. Right. Wang Jian down here. Let's just take a look at this from the ownership standpoint. Yeah, he's probably going to need to cross back over the river, actually. So let's have him cross the river. Not Yen Shu should win a fight against her, and she is in forced march. There's another army down the valley, so we're going to try and jump on her now. It is going to be a Pyrrhic victory, but it's still a victory, so we're going to snag it. He's going to wait. Imotech, thank you for dropping the Discord command. There will be streams on Friday and Saturday. There won't be any streams next week because I'm away in Denmark. But there will be a stream Friday night, so tomorrow night, and Saturday night, which will both be Sunstate Roleplay 5M streams. Huh, he didn't kill her. Mao Jia has leveled up. Mao Jia is a 41-year-old level 3 vanguard with a guerrilla background who is spiteful, reckless and stern. Spiteful, reckless and stern. Well, none of the 4 options he's got are particularly good, but I'm going to get endurance because it moves us closer to vengeance, which is basically spitefulness. And then we're going to attack her again and finish her off. Excellent, we gained a sword. Yuan Fangjie was captured, we're going to release her. And Wang Shu was also captured, we're going to release him. And that heavenly sword was gained by not Yuan Shu. He is friends, oh he's oath-sworn with Yao Zhou actually, so Yao Zhou is definitely getting that heavenly sword. Mao Jia is rivals with Yuan Fangjie and with Wang Shu. Okay, that brings us over towards Cao Zhe. Cao Zhe is going to move down and take Nanyang's Jade Mine. Excellent. Imotech's entering lurk mode. Thank you very much for the notification there, Imotech. Have fun in Denmark, Cole. I shall. I will be visiting the lady friend, the missus. So be there for 6 days. Forced migration. Your general reports that swift colonization of the recently annexed territory will be crucial to our prosperity, with many of our people keen to seek residency in the newly acquired lands. He advises that we help speed up the migration process by sending out the military to organize and mobilize the masses. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about who lives where. You had more important matters to attend to. The people migrated on their own terms and at their own risk. Right, I know that there was a second army in ambush somewhere over here. We're going to move Juju up to here. And... oh, bollocks. Just lost the movement required to put him in ambush. Right, I guess we'll move her to support him then. And move Jiang Wan to support him as well. Can't really move Wang Yi because he's kind of holding down that far eastern front. We can, however, move Tao Jinjin closer to Runan. We'll encamp her so the enemy know where she is. We need Zhongjiang to replenish her troops, and we'll put Huang Chuan in ambush so it looks like there's less of us. Right, let's just take a look at our court. We do have a Grand Tutor position available, but so far I'm not sure how long any of these people have been administrators for. I think that's why they haven't been promoted yet. I think that's going to do it for the summer. Let's proceed into harvest. She's moving up that east coast. There's a lot of armies down there. Ha! Hello. Fight night battle. Ah. Yeah, we don't want to fight him. Oh, there's the ambush army. Wait a minute. How the hell were they hiding there the entire time? Alright, hold on. He's pretty decent. She's very good. And he's pretty decent. Jiang Wan and Sun Li are our only real dual characters. They've got plenty of shields. They have got some G militia in that second army and some unshielded shock cav. First army. Yeah, their ranged contingent's very weak in the second army as well. Got some Pearl Dragons and Protectors of Heaven in here. Lots of Pearl Dragons in this one, actually. We may be better off fighting this, because if I click the retreat button, like, this dude can fight night battles. But he hasn't fought a night battle here, because without the other army, he wouldn't be able to beat these two. If I retreat Jiang Wan and he runs off somewhere else, even if this dude can reach... Yeah, if he reaches them, he might take them on one-on-one. But this dude can definitely reach everybody. So I feel like this is probably our best bet. I'm going to quick save just because it's getting late in the game and we have had a few crashes in the last few days. So if it crashes, we can come back to this point. It's not for saves coming. And we will start the battle. Good, our side of the battlefield is nice and open. This is going to be close. Guan Yi unique portrait since when? That's not a unique portrait. I feel like that's just new commander armor that he's wearing. Like armor we haven't seen before. It might be gold, silver, like definitely new. Oh goody, the enemy reinforcements are going to be coming from behind us. That's wonderful. Fortunately our reinforcements are going to be coming from here. So we're going to deploy kinda here. We're going to form the center of this line with the Sabre militia and put the Sabre infantry on the flanks. we'll put the pearl dragons at the back, along with the yellow dragons. The mounted saber militia, we'll start over here and then pull them back. And the lance cavalry have guerrilla deployment, so we'll just put them... We'll hide them in the trees, I guess. Jiang Wan is going to be behind his front line, which... Gonna put the saber militia into shield wall formation, actually. Chun Jun is going to be up with the Trebs. He has a passive debuff and an active debuff, melee evasion and armor lowered. Lu Ju has Flames of the Phoenix. I'm going to put him with his cavalry. And then we need to put some deployables down. I'm going to put a defensive tower here. I'm not sure how far they actually can shoot, but that's fine. And I'm going to put some... I'm going to put some cavalry stakes out. Okay, that's not really where I wanted to put them. I guess we'll put them there. I'm not sure that this oil will actually do a whole lot because it's raining, but we'll see. We'll put it in front of us. Justin set up an ambush. Thank you very much for letting me know, Justin. Appreciate the lurk. Smash the reinforcements first, Colt. Mike saying I agree. We might do that. I think, to be honest, I'd rather play a little more passively and let them kind of do what they want to do. I'm gonna move these guys so they don't end up hitting our own stakes, because apparently they do hurt. These guys are going to be group 1. These guys are going to be group 2. These guys are going to be group 3. Start battle. Group 3. Back that way. Okay. Well, their armies are definitely not going to meet up without walking right across the front of us. I didn't expect them to deploy down there, to be perfectly honest. But that's fine. Right. It's going to do a pause so we don't lose time here. Gonna pop our crossbowmen from the reinforcements here. She has got a passive decrease to abilities, so we're going to move her down that way. And she has charge resistance, so she's definitely going to go and take command of that side. Randolphski's in the stream! How you doing, Randy? Don't worry about falling asleep, mate. I know how that works, especially today. I was saying at the beginning of the stream that I went to bed about 4, but the last time I remember looking at the clock it was 5 o'clock, and I woke up at 8 with heartburn and couldn't get back to sleep, so I just decided to start the day from there, and then at 2 o'clock I passed out until like 5 to 7. So I absolutely get that. Yeah, see, these guys want to hook up with the other ones, which means they're going to basically just run straight across here, which will put some of them in the line of fire of my trebs. I'm going to tell them not to shoot because I don't want them to waste ammo trying to hit Guan Yi and Ma Liang. I'm not in any great hurry here. Well, maybe they're lining up over here. They're most certainly not lining up, they're coming straight at us. And I've completely forgotten about the spear guard. They're getting left behind. Okay. You guys can probably fire at will because you're probably going to shoot at yeah, that other army now. Right. The trebs are basically past that point, so I'm going to move these crossbows down. I mean, the enemy army's pretty much past that point as well. We'll keep those yellow dragons there. I'm going to group these guys into group 4. Pull them back just a little bit behind the yellow dragons. Okay. What, like... We got anybody who can do... Yes, we do. Need to move Jiang Wan down to this flank. He's got to cover those guys. Get in there, man. Okay. At this point, Yeah, you can't throw caltrops. You're going to throw some caltrops out. You're going to throw some caltrops out. And that will do. Right. He doesn't do a super amount of damage. Oh. He's got tenacity of steel though. Tung Hua Hu Xiong is the only one that would duel Jiang Wan. The longer that duel goes on though, the better he's gonna get. He's already at 10 seconds. So if we got anybody that we can throw in there with him. Yes. We can bring Chun Jun down that way. I don't think you guys are going to get far enough, so just set up there. Can bring her down that way as well. Right. We are going to duel Tung Hu Xiong with Jiang Wan. It's probably going to get a little bit jerky for a bit because there's a lot going on. Are you close enough? I think you are. Yes, you are. Alright. You guys are getting a little bit close to the action there. You guys have run out of ammo, so see if you can go do some damage over there. See if you guys can get some caltrops out there. You don't know which faction to play. Don't want to play any Yellow Turban though. Play the Han units. They've got some pretty cool stuff. Need Jiang Wan to win his duel as soon as possible. It's getting very flaky in here. Apparently Guan Yi is attacking my archers. Right. Group 4, you can attack them. You chaps can hook around that way. Start doing some flank damage. You guys might as well charge them as well. Let's get stuck into their ranged units. You guys have run out of ammo. Oh no, Tung Hu Shong's doing better now. He's starting to get stronger. Oh no, Jiang Wan, it's so close. I don't think we've got any more abilities that we can pop to help him out. We're just going to have to see if he can manage it. What phase of thingy is he at? To be fair, he gets there after 15 seconds? Or is it that he does that for 15 seconds? I'm not sure. I'm very worried that Jiang Wan might be about to die here. Yeah, I think Jiang Wan just lost. Oh dear. Oh shit. That wasn't the plan. Right, good. Our cavalry have seen them off. So we can turn them around. He is a legendary character, so hopefully he's not dead. Okay. Nope, not you. That one. Get rid of them. Son, welcome to the stream, buddy. Just did Liu Chong, Sven. You know what? Let's throw them into the back of there. She's good. Try and get rid of her. See if we can lower Guan Yi's melee evasion. Help the troops kill him a bit better. You probably don't want to be near him. Get him. I don't know why you're in there. Excellent. I think we're still gonna win this. It's unfortunate that Zhang Wan was defeated in a duel, but I think it was the right decision because it pretty much eliminated Tung Hushong, even though he did win the duel. What the hell are you guys doing? Just go catch her, goddammit. Really? She's right there. Go get her. Wow. Flipping pearl dragons. Are you gonna catch her or not? You don't seem to be getting any closer.
事时已尽，拔剑杀敌。
加快速度。
时机已至，杀光敌军。
Move away.
做好准备。加快速度。准备武器。冲啊！顽强不屈。杀！
出手就是。时机已至，快点。顶住，正军前进。
骑兵继续。赶快。
I think I am winning, Justin, yes. Our general was defeated in a duel, but it looks to me like we're gonna get the we're gonna get the W.
杀！凤翔云端，顽强不屈。准备好了，杀呀！做好准备。 进军，在，准备就绪，准备就绪，天下不留。
一，诛灭敌军，鼓起勇气，赶上大地的盼望。
离胜利又近了一步。
准备好了，跑起来！
骑兵听令，加快脚步，准备开战。
Yeah, we've definitely got numerical superiority on the go now, so we should definitely have this win.
杀呀！
准备好了，加快步伐。 射手听命，赶快！
It's just a question of how long they stand for now. How long is the stream going for, Imatek? Normal time. We've got another hour and a bit left.
骑兵准备，注意，杀！顽强不屈，进攻！
Okay, they've run out of ammo. Oh, this has been a bloody battle.
做好准备，敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫。
There we go.
起来！
I still don't have a followage command yet, Imatek. We're just going to claim the victory. We were going to be getting a valiant defeat, so a Pyrrhic victory is an improvement. Albeit not a massive one. The Data Guy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Doghouse. Appreciate the lurk if that's what you're deciding to do. Yeah, Jiang won because he's legendary, looks like he survived, so that's good. Wurong Hui Yu will be released. We will recruit the prisoners. You can always click your name and see when you followed if you use BTTV or FFZ. I didn't know that. Good. Looks like Wang Lan Lan, 70-year-old Wang Lan Lan, actually fell into the trap and attacked Zhongjiang, and she is massively outnumbered. Tang Sheng was captured. We'll release him. Recruit our prisoners. Been lurking for weeks, Data Guy. Good lord. Have you been reconning the channel? traits gained. Tishu Yu gained loyal. Luo Qin Li gained scholarly. Chang'an has built its craftsman workshops, so we will upgrade it to artisan workshops. Hedong has built government provincial workshops. Still not 100% sure on whether we want this or not. We'll get some private workshops on the go in there. It's 100% a spy. He's been sent here by Wu. Love how much you play Total War. Yeah, Data Guy, Total War is one of my favourite game series, so I am planning to have more than Total War on the channel. I do 5M roleplay, as I'm sure you may have seen if you've been stalking me for this long. But I am planning to do an XCOM 2 day of the week as well, and I am considering maybe if I can fit it in doing RimWorld as well, but Total War is almost always going to be a main feature of the channel, because I love Total War. I would like to request for this one's execution. I've got a respect a man who does a bit of recon. I like it. We're going to upgrade this farm tool distribution to winnowing machine workshops. And Peng Chung's merchant warehouses we will upgrade to Bureau of Trading Associations, because like it gives a better percentage to commerce income instead of trade influence. And I don't feel like we have... Do we even have trade agreements? No, we're not trading with anyone. Nobody likes us. At one point we were at war with the whole country, so trading is not our thing. Sun Li gained a rank. Pei Qian was killed in battle. Wait, is he one of ours? Oh, maybe he was... I don't know. Why is it telling me that? Our noble enemy has fallen in battle against us. Oh, okay. So it was an enemy that died. Yeah, Pei Qian. Okay. We gained a military gen, which I believe was in that epic battle for Jiangwan. I don't know when the family spear was done, but we'll say it was the same time. Unfortunately, that makes it Ryan's loot, and Ryan's not here because he's at work. It's just so easy to lurk, Data Guy. No worries, man. Like if you're a lurker and you enjoy lurking, then feel free to lurk. Absolutely fine. I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. If you do want to get in the Discord, feel free to pop the !Discord command so that you can keep up to date with any time where something might have come up and I'm not going to be streaming. But don't feel obligated to participate in the chat. If you just want to lurk and watch, I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you very much for your support, mate, especially since it was clandestine support. I didn't even know I had it. Is she dead yet, Ryan? No, she's not dead. Are you not at work? Do we have any more set pieces that I can scoop up? I don't know, Imatech. You're my set piece expert. I don't know what's a set piece. Exactly, Mike's got it. You're the guy that's supposed to know. Don't ask me, I ask you. Ryan, if you are able to for a couple of seconds at least, you just won an epic battle. You did lose a duel, but you're still alive. And you gained a military gen and a family spear. If you want to dish that loot out or determine whether you're going to throw it back in the loot pool. Obviously you don't need either because you have the ancient silver sword. You've lost your spreadsheet of loot, Imatech. Then what good are you? Why are we keeping you alive? You're not even tracking the loot anymore. Does my Vanguard need a new stick? Yeah, you could probably do with one. You want to give Lu Ju the family spear? I'll give it to him. Excellent. Right. Which means you've got a military gen left, which I... Oh no, to be fair, strategists can use gen. They don't typically use them. And the gen can go to Chun. Okie do. There you go,
山不
Chun.
厌高，
Chun Jun with a
吾等
gen.
壮志亦不厌远。
Right, that's going to bring us to, would prefer to see ownership. Wang Jian. Hello. Really? Can't go that way? How is it quicker to go that way? Alright, well, I'll trust the game. The game says it's quicker if Wang Jian goes away from where he's trying to go. Not Yen Shu is going to withdraw back into our land because he's got some replenishing he needs to do. And Cao Jie over here is going to have a nosy at Xiangyang, which is Shu Han's capital. Shu Han are actually running out of territory. Like, they've got one settlement over here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this middle bit, which is under threat. So we are actually going to start besieging the capital of Shu Han. And you know what? For a close victory, I'm going to flick it over to a night battle and we're just going to take it. Can you check if we have Waking Dragon Strat chest piece and Black Dragon? I'm pretty sure we don't have either of those because I feel like I'd have remembered them. They sound pretty epic. I think I would know. This is an Imperial city, which is going to cost us 39 food, which we almost definitely do not have. So we're going to loot and occupy, which will lower it. And Liu Yin has leveled up. Liu Yin should actually be retired because he's 57 years old and he's still a captain, but I don't think we've got anybody that we can put in his place, to be honest. We have got so many old people in this faction, it's incredible. Yeah, everybody is older than him that's not already serving, so... We might want to start checking the recruitment pool to see if there's any youth people in there. Right. Li Shu. Who... You last served the Duchy of Shu Han in 244. It's now 247, so you're not a spy. Which means now, you belong to us. You're 53, so I don't really care. 46 is not really that young. Sun Shan Shang is 34. She is probably a spy. He's probably a spy as well. Alright, well, we got one. Hooray. Gonna mess around on vid edits and have fun. I will do. Hope everything gets better for you. Thank you very much, Justin. I might jump on server tonight, Justin. I'm not 100%. It's not something I want to start doing regularly on a Thursday, but given how fucked up my sleep was today, I might be awake anyway. But if I'm not on tonight, I'm definitely on tomorrow night and Saturday night. So hopefully I'll see you on SRP soon, mate. Thank you very much for all your support and all your kind words. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you have fun with the vid edits. And Reese coming in with a host. Thank you very much, Reese, for the host. Right, Liu Yin. 57 years old. He is a level 2 vanguard with a guerrilla background. He's strong, quiet, and fraternal. I think he's got to have flexibility. So you've got to be, I mean, I'm stretching it, but you've got to be flexible to be strong. Because he's not furious and he's not got clarity. So we'll give him flexibility. And he's probably going to be getting, like, put into retirement fairly soon. And we'll put that new guy in. How old is everybody else in there? Cao Zhe's 2 years younger than him. Yu Long is... yeah, alright. Okay, over in the middle here. Ryan, are you still around, or you are? How old is the Queen now? Old. She is 75. I don't think she's ever going to die, Ryan. Your army just took a bit of a battering, Ryan, and Zhongwan himself is wounded. But if you're able to, do you want to advise me what you want to do here, or...? Shut up, silly thing. Retreat to a nearby town to recuperate. That's doable. Chen farmland is just behind you. And Jiang Xiangjuan is probably going to be doing the same. Sun Li, her lieutenant, has actually leveled up as well. He's a 39-year-old level 4 vanguard with a militant background, who is indecisive, pacifist, arrogant, and energetic. I think for somebody who's energetic... it's almost got to be intensity, hasn't it? Yeah, somebody who's arrogant and energetic, they're probably going to be pretty loud and intense. We'll give him intensity. She's going to fall back as well. Meanwhile, Juju is actually going to advance forwards. Him and Tao Jinjin are potentially going to try and take Runan. So she's going to push forward as well. Don't want it right next to the river, actually. And then up here, how's wifey doing, Ryan? Yeah, she's doing pretty good. She's down here, so you guys aren't that far apart. She's still alive. Yeah, let's do Zhongzhang first. I'm going to advance Zhongzhang to Yangzhou. We only have 9 food right now. Huangchuan, we will move down. We'll have him replenish. Yes, we have siege towers now, thanks to Mandate of Heaven. We'll get some siege towers on the go. Decisive victory. We'll continue for a short while. And Dong Li over here with Guo Tu and Hu Zong is still running around. I'm going to move Wang Yi within Dong Hai's reinforcement range, which should bring us to the end of the turn. Let's just have a quick look at our settlements, make sure they're all good. Taiyuan still is, Hernay still is, Pingyuan still is. Nanyang, which we've just taken, can upgrade its jade mine to a jade trading town. Do it. Jincheng, upgrade to a port trading association. Alright, excellent, that'll do. Pop a turn. The new deployables are beast for defending towns. I haven't actually seen them really. Like, I've used them, but they just don't seem to have come into the battles very much. I'm waiting on that check. They are both unique pieces. Black Dragon, a bow, Waking a Dragon armor, piece for strategists. We don't have them. I'm sure I'd have I'm sure I'd remember if we had something called Black Dragon. I'll have a look, Imatech, but I'm like 100% sure we don't have those items. Wu have got a lot of armies. Are we playing Risk Online, Raymond? Yes, we are! I used to play Risk, like a computer game version of Risk as well. And I used to play an online thing. There was an online version of Risk called Conquer Club. That was basically just custom Risk maps. Arnding has built communal workshops. Most of its income comes from industry. But where it is, it does seem to have a problem with corruption, to be honest. So let's take it down the currency inspector office route. Herdong has built private workshops, so we'll get craftsman shacks. Welcome to the stream, Raymond. I put oil pits just behind my towers so I can essentially cut the attacking force off from reinforcements. Back to work for real now, Ryan. No worries, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope work goes well for you. Right. Wang Jian is fully replenished, so let's stick him in forced march to try and make some ground up here. Not Yuan Shu can drop into ambush. Oh, hello. There is a lady coming. I don't think I like it. Let's move to the other side of the river and we will hide Cao Zhe in ambush. Probably should have checked his traits. He's defiant, so maybe he wouldn't have done that, but... Right, Zhangwan and Shangjuan are both still replenishing. We've only got 9 food.
众将听令，向前推进。为了天下大义。
Imagine being a soldier in Wu's army and seeing a 75-year-old with dual axes slaughter 1/4 of your army. Yeah, it'd be pretty scary. My wrists are all sort of messed up. Think I need to take a break from gaming, but can't because I'm addicted to video games. I mean, I feel like we've all been there, Raymond. For sure. Yeah, we'll put him near her. They've got armies. Dongli's now moved back around this way. We'll move Wang Yi to there and pop him in ambush.
中我军埋伏，
真是无知匹夫！奋力一战，报仇雪恨。 怒吼吧！
How big is the garrison here? 2 retinues. Yeah, that's not great.
要如高山一般屹立不倒。
Alright, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I'm feeling a little bit tenuous about what's going on along this sort of front here, but we're going to see what happens as we go into winter. She just about skipped past that ambush. Hey you, you're finally awake. Right, we definitely do not want to fight here with the garrison backing them up, so we're going to retreat. And she's retreated completely the wrong direction. What an idiot. I wish you could pick where you retreated to. Sometimes they retreat in stupid directions. The finest armor. A cart arrives in your capital, filled with various goods from across the land. Among the myriad items is a gift from one of your talented armorers, a resplendent suit with a short, inspiring note attached from its maker saying, "Only through strength and unity may the land be made whole." We got some defender's leather. Zhongzhang and Juju are now rivals, apparently. I'm going to keep checking the recruitment pool to see if there's any youngsters arriving in it. She's not super young, but you know what? I'll snatch her up because we are really starting to get pushed for options there. Chang'an has built artisans' workshops. Yeah, we have a food crisis right now. Herdong craftsman shacks can go up to craftsmen's workshops. Ba Shi's winnowing machines is fine. That's done, and that's done. Excellent. Right. Wang Jian
志行天下，
still in forced march,
悉
and
听
not
尊
Yan
令，
Shu is
稍
actually
事休息。
fully replenished. So we'll put him on the edge and maybe try and take Shangyong Lumberyard with him shortly. Now I know that that army went into ambush up there,
行事谨慎，
which is fine by me because
陷阱
Cao
设
Zhe
下
is replenishing. Jiang Wan attack Tung Hu Xiong because he's weak. Oh, nasty.
作乱为祸之徒，不
Looks
得
like
其
Tung
死。
Hu Xiong paid this time with his life. And we will take the recruitment.
居安思危，未雨绸缪。
Suma Fang Xiang and Jiang Wan are rivals. So are Chen Jun and Suma. And Lu Ju and Suma.
虽
Tung
然
Hu
此地
Xiong
百姓
and
算不
Mu
上
Rong
多，
Hui Yu were
但
both
总
killed in
归是
battle.
有人。 平定天下，
And we'll bring her towards the border. Oh look, it's our spy, her. Is he still... I thought he was defecting. Maybe we just haven't had enough turns. He is defecting, he's going to defect next turn. Low casualties, that'll do. And we are going to sack and withdraw, I think, because we do not have the food to be taking these settlements. I'm going to do it twice just to get him away from the settlement as well. And now we've got a problem down here, because there are 2 Wu armies. Before we deal with that problem though, let's have Wang Yi attack Dong Li. Get rid of her. Excellent, gained some armor. More than 1 bit of armor. Wang Yi, if I'm not mistaken, Wang Yi is actually sponsored. Sponsored officers. Yes, he is sponsored. By Doomsday, I believe. So he cannot make claims to those that loot, unfortunately. Su Chao and Zhou He have become friends. And we will push him that way. Now, can we get Zhongzhang out of there? Well, we can get her across that stream, which I think she'll be far enough away. She might not actually be far enough away, which is unfortunate. I'm going to drop Huang Chuan into an ambush stance. And that's going to do it for the winter of 247. Oh! Apparently Huang Chuan, yes, managed to ambush someone. Close victory, decisive victory. Oh, because the garrison's helping him. Alright, get her dead. Liu Ningshu, she's 47. Deny the enemy. Fu Wenxiang's going to get released, as is Jai Shu. And we will take the recruitment. Okay, she's dropped out of ambush and legged it. That's good news. Good news, everyone. That's less good news, because, yeah, I figured he was going to do that. hopefully we can retreat where they can't get us. Yeah, they have to attack the settlement. Oh my god! Wu just throwing armies out there again. He has defected, and Chuan Qinju has defected as well. Chen Jun gained the Tranquil trait. Hedong has finished its craftsman workshops, so we'll get some artisan workshops. And then we'll come back this way and have Not Yuan Shu take Shangyong Lumberyard. So he's gonna snatch that. And apparently we got a new officer. Hopefully they're not old as hell. Yinan, he's 43. And it's not old as hell, but it's definitely not young either. Wang Jian we will keep marching around, trying to catch up with Not Yuan Shu. And we'll move Cao Zhe into the trees over here. There's that army. Pop him in ambush so he can cover the road. Now there isn't a Wu army in ambush around there. Huang Chuan cannot defeat Pang Fu. Can Pang Fu do night battles? No, he cannot. So, if we bring Wang Yi back around this way, who Pang Fu is stronger than, and then we move Huang Chuan within Wang Yi's circle and drop him into ambush. Maybe Pang Fu will try and get Wang Yi and get ambushed and be outnumbered. Meanwhile, Zhongjiang kinda needs to move away from where she is because she's in danger. I'm in danger. Right. We're going to move Tao Jinjin back to our side of the border so she can replenish. Juju is going to attack Runan again. Move Jiang Wan back to our side of the border for replenishment as well, and drop her into ambush to protect him. That's going to be everybody. So, reforms. The next furthest left is the masterful disguise techniques. Be unseen, even in plain sight. Good. Done. It's time for a save. Probably time to check how long we've got left. Yeah, we've got about 40 minutes left, I think. I'm getting hungry as well. I might have to make some food after stream.
先不打了，暂
Wu's
时不
still
打。
trying to get peace, but
为什么要浪费我的
there's
时
no
间
point in it. So they're gonna get told no. Oh dear. Can't believe I didn't see that.
再打下去就完了。
You haven't retreated very far at all. No, Peng Fu is going somewhere else. Just 40 minutes, but I just figured out how to join the Discord server. Yeah, I usually do, with everything except Sunstate Roleplay, my streams tend to be about 3 hours long. And we started just after 7 o'clock GMT. So, yeah, we've been going for about 2.5 hours. But, I will be back what day is it? It's Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow night with Sunstate Roleplay at midnight GMT and Saturday night as well. And then obviously I'll be going to Denmark for a week, so there won't be any streams while I'm in Denmark. But we'll be picking back up with at least a couple streams the week after. I land on Sunday the 2nd, so there will be a Mandate of Heaven stream on Monday, I hope. Possibly Wednesday. I have to go back up north at the end of that week for my uncle's funeral, so there won't be a Thursday stream that week because the funeral's on the Friday. So we'll see what goes on. Unfortunately, that's just the way things are going with that. Anding has built Currency Inspector's office, so we will get a coin maker. And Grand Guest House has been built in Luoyang. So what does this do? It just gives us 4 prestige. Don't know if we really need prestige at this point. Most of this thing's income comes from commerce, which we do actually have everything we need for commerce. We could actually just improve the garrison, I guess. So let's take down this debating pavilion. In fact, I'm just going to auto-complete that. And we will build patrols in Luoyang. No vacation, Mike. No. It's paid for, so it's happening. Unfortunately for you guys, not unfortunately for me, because I get to see Sarah, but unfortunately for you guys, it's paid for, you have to wait. Right. So, not Yen Shu is currently still alive. He's 55, his captain's 48, his lieutenant is 42. I think we can besiege Shangyong, actually. I'm going to besiege that with Yuan Shu. And Wang Jian is still trying to catch up. Okay. I actually think I'm going to move Cao Zhe around this way. Damn it. Alright. I was hoping I could pop him into ambush, and then if she ran north to try and help relieve that siege, she'd get trapped, but I don't have the movement left to do that.
我军
Gonna
必
bring
胜，
Tao Jin back in.
定乱安
Gonna
民。
bring Zhang Shangjuan in.
路就在前方，集中精神。
Gonna bring Zhang Wan in
路就在前方，集中精神。
because He
不行，
has made a grave mistake.
欲成大事，万不能手下留情。
I know that there was an enemy army that moved somewhere in here and now is in ambush. So I think what we're actually going to do... No, you know what? We're going to go to there. We're going to drop the Bandit Queen into ambush so that if they try and come relieve this siege, they get wrecked.
拿起武器。
And then Juju here is going to recommence the siege now with her inside the city. Because he's an idiot.
杀呀！
If you pre-record some videos and post them on YouTube, I'll forgive you. I don't do that, unfortunately. I'm not even good enough. I don't even know how to do all of that stuff. Like, genuinely, the only reason that I even do Twitch is because it's so easy. You just turn it on. Execute her if you capture him. I think so too, Mike, because he betrayed us. Right. I think Huang Chuan and Wang Yi are gonna have to try and
保
chase
持原样，
Peng Fu.
讨平乱贼，澄清四海。一往
That
无前
hasn't，quite gone according to plan. They're now outside of each other's reinforcement range, so
准备
we're
急
gonna
行
have
军。
to force march Wang Yi into reinforcement range. And we'll proceed on again. They're trying to sally out, I think. I don't know why we've only got 2 of our armies involved here. But we're going to delegate and win. Stone statue of Confucius. A white stallion.
职责所在。
Take the replenishment. There's that army that was in ambush. Very nice. Move next to the guy that's in ambush, like we don't know that. An exquisite weapon. Yeah, we've read that once, so I'm not going to read it again, but Hedong has completed artisan workshops. I guess we'll upgrade the temporary labour housing to labourer conscription housing. Chengdu has a salt mining town. Luoyang has finished its patrols, so we'll get guard posts. Shuofang has a salt mining town as well. We must have got the G of the Imperial Guard from that same battle, which was this one.
见识一下我们的激情。
So Juju has a white stallion, a stone statue of Confucius, and a G of the Imperial
释
Guard.
放怒火吧！天灰地真，再现于此。
Okay. He doesn't have any friends, apparently. That's interesting. Nobody likes Juju. And he's creative, suspicious, cunning, philanthropic, honourable. I think because he's philanthropic, we'll say that he's going to give these things to someone. I don't think he can give it to him. He doesn't really know anybody else. Like, who else would he even give it to? He's rivals with the Bandit Queen.
团结一致。
保持镇定。
I have no idea. You know what? He's gonna send Tao Jin the white stallion. Right. Back over this way. Wang Jian.
心运良谋，向前进军。
Wang Jian's gonna run down to Shangyong. Decisive victory, but still medium casualties. We're gonna hold that
用
siege.
兵一时。
Don't know where that army has gone,
挽
but
弓预设，则屏息凝神，一往无前。
Cao Zhe is gonna move there and do that ambush that I was planning to do, just in case. These two are about to get in trouble because there's actually 3 enemy armies here.
拿起武器，
That's good, that's what we want.
摆设宴席，欢呼庆祝吧！
Jian Yannan was captured. She can be released.
都放了吧！
Yang Hui Yu, 34, and will join us. Understanding, stern and tranquil. Welcome to the club. Gonna loot and occupy.
犒赏三
诸
军。
位举杯相庆吧！
And then... we are going to dispatch... Okay, hang on. Where can he get to? Pretty much everywhere.
绝
Wonderful.
不动摇。居安思危，
I'm gonna move
未
her
雨绸缪。天下宿命，
into the
尽在
forest
我
just
等。
by this river crossing and drop
且
her
等
into an
敌人
ambush.
中我军埋伏。
保护江山。
坚如
Tao
盾
Jin
牌，
Jin,
势
I'm gonna
不利
move
刃。
that way.
不，
He's got to stay where he is.
扫
Jiang
清
Wan,
六合，
we will start moving east.
回归
Oh,
原
there's
状
lots of relationships that just changed. I'm not... Okay, Juju and Shisun Yanan,
虽然此地
friends.
百姓算
Lu
不上
Ju
多，
and Tao
但
Jinjin are
总归是
friends.
友人。
Tao Jinjin and Liu Wan. Chun Jun and Lu Ju are all sworn. Tao Jinjin and Juju are friends. That's a loss. Zhou He and Liu Wan are friends. Lu Ju and Zhou He. Jiang Wan and Su Qiao. There's one for Ryan. Tao Jinjin and Shisun Yanan. Jun Jun and Su Qiao. Liu Wan and Shisun Yanan. And Zhou He and Shisun Yanan. Okay. Right.
这样行不通。
不，
I'm
绝
gonna
不
move the
动摇。
Bandit Queen in
前
front
进。
of Yangzhou farmland and set up an ambush.
他们必会中此
And
圈
then
套。
these guys, I think we're gonna have to move away
绝不畏
from
惧。
the enemy.
保持原样，打起精神来。
What's his movement? Yeah, he won't be able to get them up there.
今天不行，
She probably won't either. How far can he get? Oh, I've got a little bit of a disappearing army glitch there still. Certain angles at certain times, like armies just seem to be doing that after the Mandate of Heaven release.
万物复苏。
不行，
So if we put them on the other side of Chun Livestock Farm.
这样行不通。
Do I want to do that? I was thinking of setting up an ambush on the river, Mike, but I don't think these guys will go for it, because if you look at her movement, she's in forced march, so this is even showing us with like 150% movement. She wouldn't get to the river, I think, because it's possible she would once we move. It might be because these two are blocking the overland route, but by road she basically can't get there because Chun's zone of influence is stopping her. So I think if we set an ambush up at the river, they wouldn't come for it, which is why I'm debating setting one up at Chun, which Yan Wen can reach Chun Livestock Farm. So if we set up an ambush there, and then these guys decided to attack the livestock farm, there might well be 3 armies. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I think what we're going to do is move into these trees and set up a double ambush. No, we won't. We'll leave Wang Yi. We'll see if they want to try and pursue. Yeah, her movement's now opened up a bit more, but he still can't get that far, so that's fine. Alright. Shangyong looks like it's fighting back. It's gonna lose. Gained themselves a horse. We captured Ma Zun. He is 56, but we are denying the enemy a level 7 legendary character by recruiting him, so we'll employ him. Not even super sure where this is. Oh yeah, I am. That's the that's Runan that we just took. So that's him whooped. Let him go. Replenish the army. They're moving away from Chun. She's moving towards the ambush. And she's been ambushed. Good, that's her done as well. Got some loot there. Jian Qinmeng will let her go. That army that we now apparently cannot see because of the glitch is moving over there. Glitch, bug, whatever you want to call it. Got another horse. Excelente. Was it this one that won the loot? I think it was. A rebellion is imminent in Xiangyang. Interesting. Not if we exempt them from tax. And I don't want to bother... I'll repair stuff. Normally I wouldn't repair a city that was this close to the front line and potentially going to change hands again. But we've got so much money it really doesn't matter. Okay, so she's left the toolmaker and jumped onto the river, which... We'll come to it. Be patient on. Wang Jian has gained the uncomplicated trait. Juju and Guo Rui Ying have become friends. Oh, let's check the recruitment pool, see how old those people are. Old. Herdong has built labourer conscription housing, so we are going to give it Bureau of Mining subsidiaries. And Luoyang has built guard posts. Alright, which one of the... what do these do? I think we're going to go for the one that gives extra starting rank for Cav. Because none of them changed the garrison at the end of the line, so we'll get a patrol barracks. Wei Ruilan and Jian Rong were killed against us. Shi Sun Yanan and Guo Rui Ying are friends. She's also friends with Jiang Shangjuan, Guo Rui Ying and Liu Wan, and Sun Li, and also friends with Jiang Shangjuan. Lun Zhe was killed in battle, so was Sui Shanghui, and Not Yuan Shu and Mao Jia have become Oathsworn. We got red hair! That must have been the horse one that we just got. I guess maybe because red hair somehow disappeared, maybe? Like, or maybe never appeared on the map at all. Holy shit! Alright, what's the Bandit Queen riding right now? She's riding Dilu. I think we're gonna have to put her on Lu Bu's horse. Yeah, I think so too, Imitek. She's got to ride red hair, hasn't she? So then we'll give Dilu to somebody else, I guess. Song Jian's already riding Shadowrunner.
我欲征服万物，群山亦不例外。
She is fraternal, and Guangchu Dian is her oath. Can we move this turn? It looks like we can. Imhotep. The Bandit Queen has received a mighty steed known as Redhair, but she would like to gift you her current steed, Dilu. Do you accept? I shall take Dilu. I'm not sure why we can change that over in one turn. Maybe it's because you're in the same army, I don't know. Normally it would have to spend a turn going back into the loot pool. Right, okay, hold on. I'm gonna put Wang Jian into normal stance. And then we're gonna have Cao Zhe. He can't reach the toolmaker. Right. She's within the farmland's grip.
违令者斩！我绝不动摇。
What's the garrison here? 2 retinues.
真是无知匹夫！时局变动，戡乱讨逆。
She's got a pretty powerful army, actually.
扫清六
I think
合。
we're going to reset that ambush
心怀中正，
and
路径明
bring
晰。
Tao Jinjin back this way and set an
剑
ambush
锋
up on
出
the
鞘，
west
攻其
side
不
as
备
well.
做好准备。违令者斩！
We're going to bring Jiang Wan up here
匡扶天下。
稍
because I
事休
think
息。
we've managed to trick Pang Fu into thinking he was safe and he's not. So Jiang Wan and Zhong Zhang going to get rid of Pang Fu. We've captured Pang Fu. He will be
这群
released.
人只会
Ma
偷懒。
Liang. Cao Jun is 29 and would join us. He is rivals with Tao Jinjin, but she's not actually in either of these armies, so
我所看重
we're
之
going to
人，
employ him.
绝
Grab
不
the
如其
replenishment.
法令必行。
记住我的大名。
传
当心埋伏。
Right.
恕难
Yan
从命，
Wen over here
请下命令。
is just about out of reach, I think.
当断则断。唯有扫清六
So
合，天下
instead,
才能平定。
our best bet
正在行
is
进，
probably to move Huang Chuan around in front of him
准备伏击。
and put Wang Yi in behind Huang Chuan. What's going on here? Yeah, we will do it that way. No, we'll just put him in the city, actually.
我已
Hey
归来
Squeaks, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we are finishing very, very soon, but I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. How's your Thursday going? Let's proceed into the winter, guys. She's going to make us go all the way back around, isn't she? Biatch. Biatch. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Ambush failed. Valiant defeat. We're going to withdraw.
我军势穷，暂且撤退。
And
不
this
过
ambush
此
succeeded.
战尚未结束。
And now we've got a win. So that double ambush did actually work. Chun Chen will be released.
放了吧，
Yu Sui will be
把
released.
俘虏放
And
回
so
去
will
吧。
Qi Guan Junshan.
对他们严加处罚，恐怕颇为不易。
There's not really a lot we can do about that. Oh no. Ambush failed. Still win though. Huang Chuan doing his biz. Let's grab those prisoners. Looks like he just leveled up.
我的激情更盛了。
Su Pei Shu has died of natural causes, age 71. Trouble brewing. The least you can do for your men is to ensure they can work and fight well together. There are those, however, that simply cannot abide one another's presence. Two such warriors are so embittered they cannot stand to look at each other. This may become a problem if left unchecked. Mao Jia and Yao Zhou don't like each other. And once again, the Bandit Queen survives. Luo Yang's patrol barracks is going to be upgraded to watchtower garrisons. And that's maxed out. Zhuge Jie was killed in battle against us. Juju has gained a rank. Juju is a 54-year-old level 7 legendary vanguard with a partisan background. He's creative, suspicious, cunning, philanthropic, honourable and scarred. We are going to give him guile because he's both suspicious and cunning. And Huang Chuan has also gained a rank. He is a 59-year-old level 7 legendary vanguard with a guerrilla background who is indecisive, fiery, friendly, ascetic, philanthropic and energetic. I think Someone who is fiery and energetic definitely should have intensity. So we'll give him that. And I think we'll try and get to the end of the spring turn. That should be doable. That's still a decisive victory, with medium casualties against 900 men. Who's in there? Zhong Yi. Oh, okay, we can just demand his surrender. That works. We'll loot and occupy. Which has leveled up Mao Jia, so 3 vanguards this turn. Mao Jia is a 43-year-old level 4 vanguard with a guerrilla background who is spiteful, reckless and stern. I think he's definitely got to have vengeance. And because she's popped up down there, Wang Jian is actually going to start moving back the other way, whilst Cao Zhe takes Xiangyang. I'm just going to grab it, because I don't know she's not dead yet, Ryan. It's winter, again, and she's still alive. I'm going to occupy this. I don't think Shu Han have got much left. No, they don't. Commandery secured. Cao Zhe and Liu Yin are friends. Commandery secured. That brings us back over this way. There's a lot of enemy armies running around over here. I'm about to finish streaming, Ryan. We've been going for about 3 hours. Love me, say that you love me. Welcome to the stream at the end there, Cam. Thank you for stopping by, bud. I think I'm going to go until the end of spring, Ryan. So we're going to finish up this turn, do the next turn, and that'll be the end, probably. Right, these two are going to have to make their way back towards Yangzhou Livestock Farm. How far can she move? Not far enough to be a threat. Excellent. Should be safe. And then we've got armies down here. Oh, you can't reach her. Stop trying. We'll bring everybody back towards this direction. Put Tao Jinjin back in ambush. Don't look back in ambush. I heard you say. Pop her in ambush. You know what? We're going to pop him in ambush as well. We're just going to hide everybody around Runan. That is going to take us to the end of winter, which will take us nicely into spring of 249 AD, where the Bandit Queen is apparently still alive. Oh, he avoided the ambushes. Oh, are they going to try and attack the Bandit Queen? They are. And we will still win. So you all just got wrecked. Zhongzhang and Zhongwan's armies not to be messed with. Kang Qingmen. I think these have just come up, so I'm not going to execute her. Uh-oh. Enemy army approaching Cao Zhe. The Duchy of Jiujun has been passed to Yuan Yao. Arrogant versus arrogant. Sun Li and Zhang Wan. We're going to ignore both, and because we're like trying to get to the end of the turn, I'm not going to read that. We have read it before in the stream. Is anybody young? She's 34. But she's probably just come out as a spy. What's Yuan Yao's attitude? He's an underdog. Very willing to become a vassal of a strong faction. Hello. No, I don't know if I want to give you territory. Surely though, if I have 1 million, I can just give you money until it works. Like, how much money would you need? Like 100,000? Is that maxed out? If I just stick another 0 on, yeah. Seems like 15's the most that I can get money-wise from them. Okay. What about paying you more than that? Yeah, that's definitely worth something. What if we give you... I don't want to give you 20k, that's half. Or more than half, rather. What if we give you 10k a turn? I mean, not that I'm actually that bothered, but yeah, it's not worth it. Never mind. Zhongzhang and Kan Qingmeng are rivals. There's a bunch of people losing relationships there. Tufa Yingshang, Chengji, Baiping Wang, Cao Pi. Is that the Cao Pi? I don't think it is, but maybe. Yi Sui and Chun Chen were all killed in battle against us. That's just how awesome we are. I don't know where that army has gone, but we are going to keep Wang Zhen moving back around that way. Meanwhile, not Yen Shu is going to move down this way. You can easily beat him. Also, we might want to think about demoting some cities. We're in negative food. Yeah, we're only in -3 though, and there are farms that are about to be captured, and there's cities that are changing hands and stuff. I'm not super worried just yet. Alright, we're going to pull him back to where not Yuan Shu can protect him. Yu Long has leveled up. He is a 34-year-old level 3 commander with a peacekeeper background who is ambitious, populist and temperamental. I mean, you kind of need to have some zeal about you to be ambitious, so we'll give him that. Right, actually, Banzai. The dam has broke, their armies are dead. Seize their land. There you go, food problem solved. And Shusun Yanan has leveled up. She's a level 2, 26-year-old level 2 strategist with a tactician background who is kind, elusive, and committed. You know what? You need to have guile in order to be a tactician and elusive, so we'll give her that. Okay. We'll bring Zhongjiang around this way with Jiangwan following up, and Jiang Shangjuan will be the vanguard of that force, and we'll drop her in ambush just in case. These chaperoos up here can reach Yangzhou farmland. The real question is, how many enemy armies are there? Okay, hold on. I just want you to move to the edge. And then you attack it. Close victory will do. Gets rid of the enemy army, retakes the farm. Su Shanglan. Okay, there is an enemy army under He Qi down there that's probably going to come straight back at us next time, but that's fine. Reforms. Let's grab the next one, which looks like it's dedicated spy network. Knowledge of the enemy's dispositions can only be obtained from other men. We'll grab that, we'll pop a save, and I'll find somewhere where we can raid. That almost seemed like it rhymed. Right, there's the save done. Let's find out where we are going to raid, peoples. La 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 la. Alright, those of you who are here, you've got like 30 seconds to answer this question. If you have a preference, we can either raid Invain Wolfs, who is streaming Total War Warhammer 2, looks like he's doing something with High Elves, or we can raid the Randolpski, who is currently playing Minecraft, and his title says, have not played in over 4 years. Up to you. Total War or Minecraft? Imitech saying Randolpski, the data guy saying Warhammer. That's a bit of a split already. Alright, I guess I'll just make a decision, because I'm hungry and I want to go eat. We are gonna raid the Randolpski, guys, just because he's a really cool dude. He's a really nice guy. He's very, very down-to-earth, very charming Scottish man. And he does play a lot of Total War data guy, that's just not what he's playing today. So if you are coming along for the raid, please do stick around for a few minutes just so we don't all pile in and disappear. If you like what you see, give Randolpski a follow. Make sure when you get in there you make lots of noise, get some barks, get some oh my dogs on the go, who knows, you know. Just make some noise, make sure he knows that we've arrived. But in the meantime, I will see hopefully some of you tomorrow for SRP at midnight GMT. Again, exclamation mark Discord for an invite to my Discord, because there will be a bit of a flexi schedule going on for the next 2 weeks. No streams next week, some streams the week after, then hopefully back at it. For the meantime though, I am going to be War Dog, and it is going to be War Dog out.